the key question for me is how do we actually enable better insights from space, right? So we have to imagine that there are all these data points, essentially snapshots of any given moment being collected. Satellite constellations monitoring the surface 24/7. And satellites only amount to more than 100 million gigabytes of data collected per day. And this does not even include other data sources such as drones, aerial data, and other remote sensing data. So these are huge amounts of data. And in order to implementing AI and helping, generate insight, we're facing a couple of specific challenges. So one is the Earth's surface is incredibly complex, right? There's so much different information that can be extracted, is being extracted. And the further you dive into a satellite image, for instance, the more you can see and the more you can extract. And that's, exciting and then part of the opportunity, but also part of the challenge. And then the second challenge is that things are changing so fast, so rapidly. So we're regularly experiencing new events, new risks, natural hazards, natural phenomena that we need to adapt to. And it's really important to learn how to recognize, predict, and adapt to these quickly. So AI has this huge potential there to be applied to this data, generated and collected from space. But the thing with AI is that it's only as good as the data it is trained with. So more than 90% of its success actually relies on training data. So essentially, in order to build and implement AI for Earth observation, for naturetech, we do need to make sense of this data first. That means to convert raw data, the heaps of data being collected by satellites and other sensors, into powerful data sets. So those data sets need to apply or need to refer to specific nature events in order to build an AI model. So for instance, to give you a couple of examples, whether you're looking to understand the impact of a flooding event or trying to predict the likelihood of a wildfire, or you're looking to protect assets and utilities, or you're looking to measure the success of an afforestation project. The AI model is able to address these challenges. They need to be trained, tested, validated on specific data sets that reflect this particular problem we're trying to solve. So essentially that, to give you an overview of the challenge, also of the opportunity, but also diversity of the data that we're dealing with. So essentially we need highly customizable data sets. It's almost the first really, really important point. They're able to address very diverse and rapidly changing environments and the challenges a planet is facing. So very often we're actually dealing with creating data where there is none yet, despite all the raw data being collected, right? The satellite is collecting data because we're looking for events that are emerging, that are starting to happen, with occurrence, they're adapting very quickly. So all of this needs to be encompassed in order to make sure that we train highly resilient AI models.